It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Colts and the Packers. All that and more coming up next.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Keyword here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in Week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on, they must win right now. But the percentage of teams all-time who make the playoffs after an 0-2 start, it's right around 10%, so you are spot on once again. Not impossible to do, but your season outlook's a whole lot better if you're the team who wins this one.
Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Brought down by Julian Blackman. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Mustang 19. Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finals at a 33-yard effort. And the Packers will take over possession. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. Set. Opposite. Green. Check. Pink.
Trying the inside handoff to Lloyd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Packers send out their punting unit. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Richardson on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And the punt team downs this one just inside the 40. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready, set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Able to find Lloyd here. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Play fake, it's Love. Reed's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set, hut.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go. Set.
From the 25 on second down. Able to get it to Reed. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go. Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. Taken in by Dobbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw again. Getting out to his left. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. Jordan Love, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Colts, who have first and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's brought down after a try. In position now, it's first and goal.
Set.
Sermon. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? Yep. No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Fielded at the 14. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Red, yellow, lining.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Here we go, set. 18, 5 here. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Racing down the left side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
ready, break.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Trying to work quickly now. Sermon. And he will get into the end zone for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Get it.
They toss it right. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Defense selling out to flood the middle. They just toss it right on outside. Sometimes you got to win that edge on a short field for this to work out. And that time, they did exactly that.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Switch, yellow, opposite, green.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. He's got room to roam here. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready?
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Come on, set. Check pink, check white.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Play made by E.J. Speed.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Blue, check. Black swap. Smith, red.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is reeled in by Reed. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
Lloyd. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie things up at 14.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Trap 50. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Set, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He gets this one to Lloyd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. Hut.
On the give, it's Lloyd, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by E.J. Speed. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth.
See a first down pass just like that. It's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Warriors, 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the 36. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
To throw, Richardson. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, set.
The give now out of the shotgun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
They give it to him again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. He'll throw it. Finds Woods. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Gay to add the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun now for Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers down by 7. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Let's go now. Ready?
Love from the gun. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Shovel, 38.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Come on.
Hand off here to Lloyd. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Faster, faster.
The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Here he is to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Ready.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Lone back gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready, go!
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, break.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pass is cut at the 9. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Packers 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set, ready, yellow, Lonnie.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juju Brents with a pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Gay to add the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. First and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Hut, hut.
Love back to it after the pick. Oh, he's in trouble, and he'll go down. The Colts got him.
Hustle.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So they're left facing third and long.
Ready. Ready, go.
Here's Love. Oh no, they get him yet again! Juju Brents with a pick. And the Colts are gonna have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Hey, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Gay to add the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Colts continue piling on to this lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the open lanes, the beautiful windows that he no doubt dreamt about before this game, Brock, well, they just haven't been there. It's almost like the defense challenged itself between the pass rush and the secondary. Who could make more big plays here?
Yeah, you're talking about the difference between the practice field and then the reality of this game. Sacks, interceptions. And while we won't be the final judge on which area this defense has been the biggest winner, we do know who the loser's been, the quarterback, who's had to deal with an excellent defensive showing.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Let's go. Ready.
A second down throw here for Love. And he'll get it up to the 44. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct.
PlayStation